We're going to show you how to use the proper way of using a weight tape. Many people will estimate the weight of a horse. I can remember growing up, when I asked how much a horse weighed, that was an Arabian, 14 hands, they said about 1,000 pounds. When I got around a Dutch warm blood who was around 16 hands, I said, how much does that horse weigh? About 1,000 pounds. So that's not going to happen, it's not going to work out. Horses are a different weight. It's important to know because we feed them based on weight. We don't just throw them a flake of hay and hope it works, or 2 flakes of hay or 3 flakes of hay. What we try to do is estimate what the horse's weight is, feed them based on body weight, typically starting out at 1.5% of their body weight. So we're going to show you how to do that, but I'll also share with you, as a professor at the university in the freshman class, I would have students estimate the body weight of the horse. And the weights would vary by 20%, anywhere for a 1,000-pound horse, 800 to 1,200 pounds. That's a huge variation when you're trying to decide how much to feed them. Once you decide if they're losing weight, you just increase the feed. If they're gaining weight, you decrease it. But it's a starting point, and that's the key. So the proper way to use the weight tape. Any weight tape will work. It doesn't matter as long as you use the same weight tape. So when we start with this, the goal is go around the heart girth, but there's a technique to it. First, you use the hands width behind the point of elbow. It doesn't matter if you're my size or you're 110 pounds. Our hand widths are pretty similar in width. So one hand's width behind the weight, behind the point of elbow. We're going to toggle up to see where this horse would be, but what's the key to is that you don't use the withers as a guide. It's not on top of the withers necessarily, behind or in front of. Your goal is that hands width behind the point of elbow, and when you bring this weight tape over, it is perpendicular to the ground. So if I ran a rod from this point through the girth, at the bottom of the girth point, it would hit it and make a right angle of 90 degrees. So the tape reads just slightly over about 1,000 pounds, which is more than I expected. I was estimating this horse to be in the low 900s. So it demonstrates the importance of having a weight tape. Again, it doesn't matter how accurate, you just have a starting point with the weight tape and estimating their body weight. One final point, it's important you do have consistency. Same time of day, same surface, same space. Horse needs to be standing on all fours, which is this particular time the horse is lifted his rear leg. But that consistency helps add on your accuracy about what the horse may weigh. So that's the proper way to use a weight tape.